If you're headed to the French Riviera but have no idea where to go and what to do, then don't even worry because I have you covered in this video where I will be going over 40 things that you can do in the French Riviera. So marvel at the views and let's get right into it. Number 1 is to fly into the city of Nice and base yourself outside of this city. Nice is the largest city in the French Riviera and it's a great place to base yourself out of because it gives you easy access to a bunch of the other towns that you can go to for day trips. Number 2 is to start your day off at Chez Maitre Pierre for breakfast. They have amazing warm baguettes and coffee and other pastries. Number 3 is to make yourself over to the Promenade du Paillon. It's just a bunch of water fountains and it's really peaceful, really nice to hang out at. Number 4 is to go to the Coursalea market, which is the farmers market in Nice, and there is so much stuff going on here. You can find fresh produce, pastries, jams, beautiful fragrant flowers. There's some entertainment going on most of the time. This farmers market was really the highlight for me for Nice because it was just such a good vibe and so fun and so nice, and just being able to get all these delicious fresh treats really is a treat in itself. As you can see, they have cannolis and croissants and olives, and oh my goodness, it's just all so fresh and bursting with flavor. Number 5 is that you can get all your fresh produce from the market and have a little picnic by the beach, which is literally right across the street. This is just such a nice and relaxing experience and a way to enjoy all your fresh food and get this croissant filled with pistachio cream. I still think about this from time to time because it was that good. So just do yourself a favor and get it. Number 6 is to go to the Isle of Nice sign, and then from this sign you can go up to the panoramic views. It's the Grand Panorama de Nice, and you can get an amazing view from the lookout point. Keep going up the hill and you will hit this other viewpoint which has a view of the other side of Nice, and it's just stunning. Look at the water with the mountains and the yachts and all of the lovely houses. It's just so beautiful. So make sure you go up and spend some time here. Number 8 is to go to Plaza Messina, which is one of the main squares in Nice, lined with coffee shops, restaurants, and cafes. Number 9 is to go to Crêpes Suzette for some affordable and delicious crepes. 10, go to Avenue Jean Medichin, which is the main shopping street with restaurants, lots of shopping and cafes. Number 11, is to take the bus or train to Menton and just be immersed in your senses because it smells amazing here. All the streets are lined with jasmine and orange trees, and it's just amazing. Number 12 is to go to the botanical garden, and if you get here early in the morning, it's fairly empty and peaceful. As you can see, it's just really beautiful. You can relax on this terrace and get some tea as well, and it's just a really nice, relaxing, peaceful morning vibe. So I highly recommend you do this first thing in the morning when you get to Menton and just enjoy the scenery and being outside. Number 13 is to visit the Old Town and take this path along the water, and you can get an amazing view of the Old Town. You'll see this in pictures all over social media. Number 14 is to go jam tasting at one of the many jam shops in Old Town. I'd be lying if I said I didn't walk away with 5 jars of jam to bring back home. It was such a fun experience and a very flavorful one at that as well. So I highly recommend you do it, and after that you can go walk around Old Town and get some lunch or some coffee as well. Number 15 is to take the train to Saint Jean Cap Ferret and visit the Rothschild Mansion. This mansion is beautiful, but the inside of this mansion palace isn't even the best part. The best part is the outdoor gardens and the grounds. They are just stunning. So take in the views here, relax, chill out. You literally cannot get enough. They have so many fountains, so many fragrant flowers, and there's just all these random paths you can walk around, and you get this beautiful view of the mansion. You can also go to the restaurant that they have out on the terrace, and you can get either a full meal or just some tea and some pastries and cake. Highly recommend for the experience and the beauty of just sitting there and enjoying the vibes. Here's me having some tea. Now, I do want to mention that I didn't get a chance to go to Ez due to time constraints, but number 17 is to go to the town of Ez, which is this beautiful village on a hilltop. I've heard and seen great things online about it, so please make sure you visit this next as well if you can fit it into your schedule. Number 18 is to visit the country of Monaco, which is right next door and you can access it by train. 19 is to visit the famous Grand Casino, and 20 was to walk along the boardwalk and look at the stunning yachts. Number 21 is to visit the Grand Prix racetrack, and here it's such a vibe because everyone's cheering and just yelling, and it's really nice just seeing all these really cool sports cars coming down the racetrack, so highly recommend you go here. Number 22 is to go to Marché de la Condamine, which is basically an indoor food hall, and they have a variety of different foods. We had some Lebanese food as well as a truffle pizza from the famous Truffle Bistro, and I highly recommend it because it was actually really good, really filling meal. And then you can go right outside and go to Santo Gelato for some dessert and just enjoy the views here again and just relax after your delicious meal before heading back to Nice. Number 23 is to now move your home base from Nice over to Cannes so that you can explore the other side of Côte d'Azur. While you are in Cannes, number 24 is to take a walk along the beautiful boardwalk lining all of these yachts, or the toys of the rich. This is a really fun activity because you can see all of the yachts and they're all named, and they also have the city or country where they are all from. So it's just a fun little activity to do while you're walking along the water and enjoying all of the breathtaking views. Number 25 is to, well, enjoy the views. As you can see here, we got lucky. It did rain that day in Cannes, but we got a beautiful double rainbow because of it. And this is around the evening time, and it was really, really pretty and just relaxing to watch by the water. Number 26 is to visit the Cannes Film Festival Theater, and this is right around the corner from the water, right along the boardwalk, so you can check it out while you are walking along the water. There's lots of people taking pictures on the famous red steps, so again, a really cool icon to check out while you are there. Number 27 is to hang out and eat in the main square. 28 is to go on Rue Antibes. This is the main street in Cannes, and this is where all of the shops are, all the shopping, all the cafes, all the restaurants. You keep walking down and you'll hit really the main area of Rue Antibes, so you'll probably be spending most of your time here, especially when you're eating. Number 29 is to go to the outdoor market. They had a lot of cool vintage type or antique things here, so it's really cool to just check out and explore. And the next thing that you want to do is, of course, have baguette and bread and coffee while you're here. So number 30 is to go to Le Palais des Pains, and it is right across the train station. So this cafe had amazing warm baguette, and the service was really good. The owner is really nice, so I highly recommend you go there. Number 31 is to relax at a beach club. This one is Hyde Beach Club, right along the water, and just take the day and enjoy and relax. Number 32 is to go to Il Viaggio. Now this is an Italian restaurant, and I know we're in France and I'm promoting an Italian restaurant here, but let me tell you, this was probably the best meal that I had in Cannes, if not on the whole trip. The food was just so delicious, so flavorful, so fresh. I can't stop thinking about this meal, so highly recommend you go. It's very highly rated as well, so check it out. 33 is to take a day trip or a half-day trip to Antibes. You can do this again by the train or the bus. It's not far away at all, and just, it's so beautiful here. Check out the urban park, which is still under construction, but maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will be built. It looked really cool, so I can't wait to go back one day to check it out. And then the next thing you're going to do is walk along the main road, and you'll see that they have a ton of ceramics workshops that you can join. If I had known this in advance, I would have done research beforehand and booked something, but you know, I didn't know until I got there. But that's something that you can look into and do the next time that you are in Antibes. Something else that you can do, number 36, is ride the Ferris wheel, and I'm sure there's going to be some beautiful views from up top. And this is probably the most prominent thing to do, is number 37, visit the Pablo Picasso Museum. The work of art is amazing to look at, and even more amazing is this gorgeous terrace that they have outside the museum on the second floor, where you can just go and marvel over the water and the mountains and the yachts, and really just take a break and take in all of these beautiful views. I know I keep saying that the views here are just amazing, but they really are. It's just, everything is stunning, everything is breathtaking, and you really just can't get enough, and you keep finding new views at every corner you turn. Number 38 is to go to the Old Town. There's lots of, this is one of the main squares there, and there's lots of cafes, restaurants, gelato shops, so you can really just take a stroll along here, shop, and relax with some coffee or a meal. Number 39 is to go to the beach in Antibes. There were so many people here, and it was really nice. It was closer to the evening time, so it was still a little packed, but you know, it was very nice. And what you can do is you can go to one of the produce markets and get some oranges and fresh produce and have a picnic on the beach. Number 40 is to go to the Nomad sculpture, which is this big, beautiful white sculpture that you can check out. And if you just walk along the water there, you will eventually arrive to your destination. And here's a bonus for you. You can take a ferry from Cannes to Ile Sainte-Marguerite, and this is a little island off the coast of Cannes, and it's really remote, really beautiful, pretty untouched. Number 42 is to hike the various paths on the island. That's the main thing to do here, is to hike, and if you get here early in the morning, the weather is cooler, it's very peaceful, very beautiful. Number 43 is to go to the Royal Fort and go up to the terrace, and the terrace is overlooking the water, the mountains, the yachts, the beach, really relaxing and just nice to be up here for a while and take it all in. I do want to add that, again, the island is pretty remote and very raw and untouched, so make sure you bring your own food, snacks, and drink if you are coming here. There's just a small canteen when you get off the ferry, and I think the stall sells some maybe popsicles and some water, maybe some snacks, but again, just to be on the safe side, bring your own food if you are coming here so that you don't need to be stressed about what to eat, where you're gonna find food if you do get hungry while here. And there you have it. There are 40 plus things for you to do on your next trip over to the French Riviera. Now, if you got any value from this video at all, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button so you get notified anytime I upload similar videos, and it would really mean a lot to me. I'll catch you over in the next video.